Title 7.8, Linear Equations. I can use slope-intercept to solve linear equations.
Yay, Heather! Good job! If you go to YouTube later today, you will hear yourself on YouTube, because that's where we save it. All right, so that was our guest title and I can statement person. Class, what's another name for slope-intercept? Slope-intercept is also called? Y-intercept. Y-intercept. Linear equations. What kind of lines do linear equations make, class?
Straight lines.
Say again?
Straight lines.
Okay, we're hoping that gets a little bit better as we go now. Slope, remember it's how steep a line is. Y-intercept is where a line is going to cross the y-axis. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. And ordered pair is just a review. That's your x, y. Moving down. For the rest of your middle school and probably high school career, this is going to be a pretty important equation, not only in math but in science. Y equals mx plus b, you've got to know it. So we've labeled each of the parts of y equals mx plus b. Heather, does that equation look familiar to you?
Oh, yeah.
See, look at her reaction. She graduated 2 years from Eden Prairie.
It's like automatic. Y equals mxb. Like,
Yep.
mx plus b. Yeah.
So this is their first exposure to it. So we got to know y is what, everybody?
The y.
Okay, let's try to get that out like so we can understand. Y is the
Y-coordinate.
M is the
Slope.
X is the
X-coordinate.
Y, or B is the
Y-intercept.
Okay, and we all have to remember that slope also goes by the word or the letter M, and it also, more importantly, goes by rise over run. Okay. C, change in Y over change in X. You're going to learn more about that next year. And let's look at some of our graphs here now. 3/4 x plus 1. What do we always start with when we're graphing slope-intercept? What do we always start with, Bella?
1.
Why do we start with 1? What's that called? The y-intercept, right? So whatever the y-intercept is, we start with that, right? Yes, no? Okay. And then actually, we actually did the graphing of the equation, didn't we? Okay, so let's backtrack. This was what you were given. Oh, that's wrong. This is actually, you were supposed to graph that, right? Okay, so let's go backwards. You start with the 1, right? Then, Bella, what do we do from there?
We go
Rise over run. So if we start with the y-intercept at 1, how far are we rising?
3,
1, 2, 3. How far are we running? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many points do you need on a graph before you can graph it? 3. So what should I do now? And that's our rise over run, right? We cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's find one that we're not graphing. This one. Okay, so we gave you the graph. See if I can erase some of this stuff. We gave you this graph. What's the first thing we're going to find? Somebody tell me what's the first thing you're going to find, Mary?
B.
B. And what is B? It's where a car crop. Yeah, y-intercept. So what is it on this graph? Can you see it? Can you see it, Isaac? Can you tell her where the y-intercept is? What point?
0, 1.
So it's 1, right? So our y-intercept is 1, and then what's our slope? So we went up 2 over 1, right? Up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. Is this the same? Is 2 over 1 the same as -2 over -1?
Yeah.
We're good with that, so it would be down -2 over -1. Any questions?
No.